Hello, people of the internet. My name is Leo, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Now, we only have three dads left: Joseph, Hugo, and Damien. Now, if you've been watching this entire series so far, you all know that my final choice is going to be Hugo. And I like Damien pretty much, pretty well. He's a pretty nice guy, kind of maybe a vampire, but he's all right. So that means that today we are going to be doing Joseph's route. So let's send him a message and see what this youth minister has to say. Alright, exercise regularly and you'll stay healthy. Yeah, right. As if I could stay healthy. Alright, have you ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad? No. I guess that's it. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on boxed brownie mix. Oh, if I knew how to cook properly, other than just guessing it. But I mean, I am a pretty good guesser. I nailed that cake. Or was it a pie? I forget what it was. But we nailed that recipe. Huh. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. Oh yeah, because we baked brownies with Joseph last time. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Now, just because we're not going to have very many more chances of actually bringing this up, I don't like how whenever we're in this screen, where it says enter text, when Ram is typing out something, the very last punctuation mark will not be there. And then he'll hit enter, and then it'll suddenly be there. I don't like that. If you're going to have it there, then actually type it out, okay? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Ram, you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Well, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. Less nice. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out, of course. Suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. What the heck. My friend needs help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. See, that period wasn't there. That period was not there. It happens every single time that Ram types out a message. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? You gonna go extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. I mean, we all know how we want to dodge religion like a bullet. Though I have been reading a lot about Jesus lately. He was a pretty cool dude. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get $4 points today. Whenever you mention free food, it's $4 points. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? How about a family lava lamp? Wait, you already have a lava lamp! On your shelf, right there. That is most clearly a lava lamp. Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring, or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. What kind of party is this? We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. Also, that's a very not okay sign right there. I've been to a couple of dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people.
Yeah.
And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled.
Yeah.
You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming, but not in the way that it should say that.
Whoa!
Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda, except for the banner. Ernest made that. Oh, of course Ernest made it. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good.
Oh.
Spell well. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never ever breaks their box mods. Are you going to break Ernest's box mod?
Oh.
No, Amanda, that would be a sin.
Oh.
I think. It's the one right after Sloth.
Oh.
Ram, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm going to do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm going to eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Daughter points for you, Amanda. She can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a great... what? Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were alright. He must have been devastated.
Oh.
It was Armageddon. Oh, Chad Kensington, why do you do this to me?
Oh.
No, it's... I get it.
Yeah.
I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Ram. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage?
Oh.
A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Yeah.
Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious.
Oh.
Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen.
Oh.
I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Ram. God said that. Did he? I thought Christianity is more based on what Jesus said that God said instead of what God said. I mean, I read a biography on Jesus just recently, and I don't remember anything about magic not being real. And in fact, the biography of Jesus seems to allude that magic is real. I mean, how can he just yell at a fig tree and let it die the next day? Unless it was already dying, but whatever. God was also a bush one time. And if you count Greek mythology, Zeus turned into many things.
Oh.
Yeah, true. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner.
Oh.
That turd, Ernest, had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Phew. How about you get a pair of scissors and just cut it? Any ideas?
Oh.
What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Oh, right, I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Ram, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails. Oh my god, I just realized what you're talking about. I'm kidding, we just don't have a hammer.
Right.
But we have to hurry. The youths will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix it. Wait, I have an idea. Tengo un buen idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Jesus is calming? I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. You know what? It's easy to see that it's a fake, but it's better. Eggplants. Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment.
Ooh, Cracker Barrels.
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle.
Hey!
Spin Master Quinn! Brian Wecht! It's Brian Wecht! I thought you were Quizmaster Quinn, though. Hey, I am not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to Backpack throughout Europe, so I'm filling in for him. This is not Brian Wecht at all, but you'll just have to go with it.
Hey!
I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Are you, alright? Alright? I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily.
I'm so
I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Brian Wecht, are you okay? Are you okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right?
Hey!
The DJ thinks for a moment.
Hey!
Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. My voice changed suddenly, but we're not going to question it. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just going to play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! My voice is changing yet again, because I have no idea who I am. Alright, everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ.
DJ Spin Master!
DJ Spin Master Quinn coming up at you with a sound that people want. We're off to a good start.
Hey!
This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah! A few half-hearted yeahs echo throughout the crowd. Perfect teenage behavior. On point. Alright!
Hey!
He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine.
Now, who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
Oh no, Ram had the right impression about him. The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying?
Huh.
If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Thom Yorke swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this? Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. or at the very least No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend Federico. Federico? He's from Latin. Latin class? I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin? Chad Kensington, are you an idiot? Latin is not a country, it's a language. Yes, it exists. Don't Google it, because it's totally real. You can go, Amanda. It's fun. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth, where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud.
Hey!
Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not?
That's the
I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Shut up and play the hits. Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. It's what Jesus would have wanted. Listen, buddy, this is a church function. The songs you're playing they're a bit much, don't you think? It's kind of bringing everyone down. You should put on some top 40 stuff. Lift everyone's spirits. When everyone's dancing and happy, that It makes the good Lord happy. Right, Joseph? The good Lord does love a song that slaps. And he's a minister, so you know he means it. Let Jesus take the wheel here.
That's the good
You want me to play Jesus Take the Wheel? That is the opposite of what I want you to do. Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with,
All right.
Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Susan Sandra Sandy. It's Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it.
That's the good
I don't know. It's all that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Lord McDonald.
Lord McDonald. Okay, Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly.
Oh.
There, bud. It's gonna be okay.
I am sad.
I am sad. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor. I am sad. Where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone.
Hey!
They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Ram. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can, I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this, or be seen with me after this. Oh god, you're not going to... Not another repeat of the coffee spoon incident. No. Throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now. That is what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door.
Oh.
Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. Oh, okay, you know what? Dancing, that's fine. The last time I danced, I accidentally punched a toddler flower girl in the face. I was a toddler myself. I made the other toddler cry. That was a bad wedding. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Start with the lawnmower, roll the dice, the worm. Roll the dice. I don't know actually any dance moves. Is roll the dice just like pick between lawnmower or worm? You know what? We're a dad. We're gonna do the lawnmower. Alright, let's rip start this baby. Start lawn mowing the dance floor. Joseph seems to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor.
Oh.
That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, Ram, let's turn up the heat. Shopping cart, sprinkler, running man. Alright, okay, so we're doing a theme of lawn care, so sprinkler. I pull out the classic, hand behind head, pointer finger out. I point at and make direct eye contact with several of the youths in the room. I think that makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Joseph understands. We must water the lawn. We just came off the end of an imaginary drought and the grass is dying. Don't worry, imaginary grass. We got you. I look around at the youths. They're getting into it. Nice workout, but we'd better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. Cabbage Patch, the windmill, hammer slide. Alright. Hammer slide, Cabbage Patch, windmill. Okay, we just watered the plants in the Cabbage Patch. Never can go wrong with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle, as I assume you would do in a Cabbage Patch. I look around at the youths. I think they like agriculture. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Moonwalk, butter churn. I'm not even going to read that last one. We need the good old Michael J. here. I mean, butter churning would fit with cabbage, but you can never go wrong with the moonwalk. Start sliding my feet backwards. Can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around at the youths. They're cheering. Actually, my friend who is very religious actually is also a big Michael Jackson fan. Shout out to you, friend. Alright, time for the big finish. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip. Lift Joseph up. Dirty dancing sound. Nope. Death drop. Death drop. I don't know what that is, but... they're Christian kids. Dirty dancing, also Christian kids. I think I'm going to do an unrehearsed backflip. I've seen plenty of people do backflips before. Can't be that hard, right? Bend my knees and throw my arms back. And you know what? If I fail, they'll laugh. People always laugh to failed backflips, so we're good. Joseph grabs me. Ram, don't you dare. I know I could land it. I'm not letting you break your neck in my church. We're not insured for that. I look around the room to see if we can convince any of the youths to come dance. Nothing. Just a bunch of kids staring at us, because we didn't capture their hearts with the magic of dance. But some of them were getting into it. Joseph, why'd you stop me? I wouldn't have broken my neck. One of the kids yawns. Well, we gave it our best shot. I'm gonna have to organize some sort of game so they don't start making out with each other. Thanks for coming, Ram, but I should take it from here. Oh no. How bad is it? Dad snark, Mandels, kickflip, cool. Crying, salt shakers. Alright.
That was a really fun time.
Not bad. Not bad, but could be better. Margarita zone. Alright. Always use a coat of wax after a wash. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decide to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide, walkable sidewalks at night. Wait. Haven't we already done this? Are we gonna walk Mary home again? As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of what? I already did this. It's pouring rain, maybe I should wait this out inside. Heard a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone in the corner, nursing cocktails. Something about her seems different this time, now that she's by herself and not... We already did this! Oh, wait! No, I didn't. This is the same scenario, but it said, am I a homewrecker? I don't think it said that before. Say hi. Decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. This seat taken? She still doesn't look up. Take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Hey.
Hey.
Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm happy for you, too. Mary, I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Ram. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? Sure. Yep, just a friend. I'm there when he needs me, Mary. Just a friend. I'm going for Hugo, trust me. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine.
Come on.
We can't all be as blunt as you are, Mary. So you're an expert on my marriage now? It doesn't take an expert to see that you two are miserable. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. I can tell that you're having a rough time, and I just want you to know that it doesn't have to be like this. I don't want any hard feelings between us, Mary. Mary pauses. It's all messed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for us both. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Well then. That, it's not how I would have liked things to have gone. Well then. Just gonna make my save here. Go on the last date, I guess. Oh. This, doesn't seem like a good situation. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, I don't know, he's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and it not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph. We're hanging out, and it's his fault because he's the one who messaged me. Actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs, no kids. Just you, me, and the open ocean. Wait, how are we gonna get on the open ocean? Are we gonna get on the open ocean, you might ask? Good question. Whoa. Prescient. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina and you can check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I'm in my yacht. Let me know. Joseph owns a yacht? He really is Chad Kensington. He's just rich. He looks like Chad Kensington. Joseph owns a yacht?
Yes.
I'm as surprised as you are. You've been holding out on me, your only daughter, whom you love. What, did you think that having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did it get me? A healthy upbringing and a supportive environment. I'm literally paying for your college. Not a dog, that's for sure. Oh, snap. A healthy upbringing and a supportive environment. Yeah, okay, but what if I had that exact same upbringing and a healthy environment, but also I could go on a yacht sometimes? Relax, kiddo. Joseph's inviting me onto this yacht, his yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun.
Ugh.
I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun, but make good choices, okay? But don't stay out too late, or you can't go to Jennifer Longforth's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would propose to me, but ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. Maybe in the future we can get you on this yacht, Amanda. A quaint marina, complete with local mom-and-pop shops, and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a few walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Hey, Ram! Joseph, where are you? Up here! I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance at the name on the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? Wonder why it's called that. Inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. I'm getting Hamilton flashbacks. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we could cast our lot out onto the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. Referring to him by his Roman name, huh? Why not call him Poseidon? He was originally Poseidon, you know. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that? Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. That's right, we haven't even seen his kids. Which is a blessing. They're not doing their shining act, it's all marvelous. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me up onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Ram, stop thinking about his hands. Pure thoughts. You're gonna be on a boat alone with Joseph on the open ocean. It's a yacht. He's married. It's fine. Jesus forgives. This is fine. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around. Shoving off, boat launching. Men and boat launching as one. The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and into open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll it in some talcum powder. Chad Kensington, do not request that I remove my articles of clothing for you. I didn't bring any talcum powder. Luckily I brought my Neptuning fork. Can do. Luckily I brought my Neptuning fork. Joseph stifles a laugh. A collegiate-level dad joking there, Ram. For a while, we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out onto open water. Plus, we can see whales. Whales are cool. Whales are indeed cool. Very cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. Clearly, you've never heard of dinosaurs then, Ram. They're just like the coolest things ever.
Yeah.
Ugh. Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out here more often, but, you know. Family, wife, saving souls.
Wink.
So many souls. Can barely hold them all. I watched Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all, and from here I can see how toned his muscles are. Impure thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off of his yacht. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, there are dolphins! So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins. They're just really intelligent, and whales are not so intelligent. I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle.
Oh.
Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know? Okay, I did not know that, but that is very cruel. Can I trust nothing to the open ocean? Not even the dads on the open ocean are proper fathers. I like to think that I'm pretty cool. Alright, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. I mean, seriously, all of the oceans are all one giant ocean. We're facing every major mass of water on the entire planet. It's a big order for two men, one of faith and one of mustache. I yell out to the ocean. You're all spineless invertebrates. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die. You're all spineless invertebrates. You tell 'em, Ram. They gotta get those puns in there. And here we are. Ram, welcome to the ocean. Look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being in a wide open space. I'm on a boat with a handsome man, a handsome married man, and there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right?
Yeah.
Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Joseph and I head out to the bow of the ship and do some quiet contemplation. You know, Shh. Quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool.
Hey?
I look out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. Feels like he really is at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar, can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. But here's the thing, Ram. Here's the thing. Maybe he's terrible to her because she's also unhappy, and maybe she deserves better. It could be exactly the opposite. You never know what these youth ministers could be up to. I don't know what to think about this, but I just feel so drawn to Joseph. Should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. Why am I yawning so much? It's not even near time. It's, well, if you really want to know.
Norm MacDonald!
Suddenly I hear a sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. Are we stranded in the middle of the ocean? I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay, so, we might have a small problem. What small problem? We, are out of gas. Chad Kensington, if you remember, you are from the game Friday the 13th, and in that game, Jason can overturn boats. So if he is lurking around in these waters, if this ocean is in fact Crystal Lake, then I hate you. That is it. I will hate you. The whales are gonna get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay, I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Let me guess. They're all asleep.
Oh.
Just kidding. I can't do that because there's no service. Oh yeah, that'd be a thing. Your yacht doesn't have Wi-Fi or anything? How would a yacht even have Wi-Fi? What would it be connecting to? Something to look into later. Like how lobotomies have been started. That's something I also need to look up. Anyway, I checked my phone. I don't have service either. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Broken radio, huh? Just like on Friday the 13th. Do we need any proof that this man is Chad Kensington? Are you handy with tools? I'm a dad, I have to be. I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Let's take a look at it and see if we can figure it out. Joseph directs me towards the radio and showcases its insides. Huh. I don't know how radios work.
Huh.
I think there's just some frayed wires in here. Seriously, what is wrong with me? If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works.
MacGyver, that radio.
Alright. No. Is that how that works? Did that work? I don't think a coconut works. That's an eraser. Hey, don't go... Okay. Oh god. Can I, like, turn these? No? I don't even want to know what that is. This is an eraser. This is a quarter, a rubber duck. Maybe on the outside? Oh, there's a pencil here, which I doubt will be useful. Does it not go in the radio? Power? I think you're missing something. I think I know what I'm missing. Power? I think you're missing something. paperclip? Wait. Where does this wire go? How am I supposed to do this? I'm just putting everything in there. I honestly... Wait. There. It's stuck. Oh, I just had to put everything in there. Hey, it works, kinda. This is lovely to listen to. Just take a moment. Alright, that's enough, please. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it. We just threw literally everything inside it and it worked. Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds. Might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with the boat. My dad bought it in the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. Wine? 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 Wine! Wine. Keep a couple emergency bottles below deck. I'm gonna go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more. Sure. Let's see. Wine, wine. It's gotta be around here somewhere. There are a lot of clothes in here. Examine lounge, examine shelf, examine cabinet. Probably in the cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, but I bet there are some treasures in here. Okay, examine fire extinguisher. Look, you can tell a lot about a man by how seriously he takes his fire safety. Nice, Joseph. Nice. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, flashlights? Well, this is a solution to a different problem. Maybe if we're stranded out here for days and run out of electricity, we'll need these, but the chief concern right now is wine intake. It's a sturdy cabinet. Drawer? Hey, it's wine. A whole drawer full of wine. It's a yacht club miracle. Twilight Rouge, huh? Come to daddy. Now we just need to find some glasses. It's a sturdy cabinet. Well, lounge shelf. It's probably on the shelf, so I'll check the lounge. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels on everything. Leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Examine bed. Oh, a California King. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy. Less swanky. For an old yacht, this lounge is... Oh. Examine floor. There are some clothes strewn on the floor by the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived in. Huh. Side table. Ah, here's some wine glasses. Oh, these are perfect vessels for the Twilight Rouge. Finally, time to get back to Joseph. Wait. I want to examine the shelf. Take a look at everything on the shelf. Photos. There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right here. Mary still has her patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Looks like it's from a couple of years ago. Gang's all here. Ryan, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. That's, I know that sweater. There's one guy on the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kids. That's fun. Take a look at everything on the shelf. Wait a minute. Has Joseph been fooling around with everyone in our block? Exactly what I said. He's horrible to Mary, not the other way around. Looks like a bunch of different Bibles on brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute. Is this... Well, now the hot body shoe is on the other hot body foot. I take a look at everything on the shelf. What? I don't understand what just happened. Examine knickknacks. There's one thing Joseph does right. It's the odd stuff he puts on shelves. Take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. Ah, and there's the crosses again. boy knows his crosses. Really cool design, too. I take a look at everything on the shelf. I think it's time to head back to Joseph. Bring the wine and glasses up to the deck to find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Ram! Wine! Good to see you two! Just in time for the sunset. You planned this out, didn't you? You planned this out. We're not out of gas. You're just saying we are. You're just saying we are. You're fooling us. I didn't take you for a drinker.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool. I can land half of my kickflips. What is that, like 4?
Yeah.
5 on a good day. Pour me. Regular pour, power pour. Now this is how you do Stranded at Sea. We clink our glasses and drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of, am I tasting grapes? That's what wine is.
Oh.
You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever. I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and... What about your wife? What about your kids? Wouldn't you want to be stranded with them, with your family? What are you doing here, Joseph?
Yeah.
All those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, Ram. Generally it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. This view, though, do you like your mysteries hot-bodied? I bet we'll have a whale of a time. What's it like owning a yacht? Guess I'll go for a dad pun.
Oh.
Back to whales, huh? I'm trying to alleviate my fear of whales by making jokes about them because I don't have any healthier coping mechanisms. Cheers to that. This view, though. Do you like your mysteries hot body?
Oh. Ooh, Cracker Barrels.
It's a really rewarding series, Ram. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Look, you have fun with your word jumbles. I will enjoy the well-crafted narrative excellence of a highly regarded serial. Of sex books. Detective novels. Sexy detective books featuring a hard-boiled gumshoe who can't be held down by the law or by love or by the mystery of the Spanish lover. You read them too. The author really hit her stride around book 17. I go to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone? That it is, Ram. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. And the whales.
Oh.
But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone.
Yeah.
Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. Or is it Jimmy Buffett? I don't know. I don't know that man. As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off of this boat, it will be by the grace of God. Or Steely Dan. Amen.
Oh.
Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. Don't do it, Ram. This is a trap. This is a trap. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea, Ram. I can't help but feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. And you. He's faking this. You found photos of him with every other guy on this boat. But his face is real close to my face.
Oh, yeah.
Ram, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. Joseph? Don't you dare pin this on me. Don't you dare do this. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge, the undone bed. You're just now putting it together. Are you living on this boat? I didn't want to mention it, but... He sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. Lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry if there's anything I can do. I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness, and now I can focus on myself, and so I'm trying to deny the things that make me happy.
Hey.
I need someone who will be there, someone kind and honest. You deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to here. Is it Wales? I mean you. Oh. I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us, when Joseph grabs the receiver. Come in. Is anyone there? No. Over. We're stranded out on open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? I mean, what are your coordinates? Over? Ram, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I've definitely been leaning on the talk button. The Coast Guard knows our secrets. Oh no! Betrayed by my own buddy yet again. I didn't lean on it. You leaned on it.
Douglas!
Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Hey, were you, listening to us? Sir, we here at the Coast Guard are professionals. We were not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon could you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you do have some stuff to hash out. Over and out.
Ooh, Cracker Bills.
Wait.
Hey.
Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls.
Hey.
I think they left. We stared at each other for a second.
Oh.
Well, Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. This is as risky as I'm allowing you to go, game. Do not go further. Pushes me against the boat's console. Don't? Come on. His hands drift to my thighs and he effortlessly picks me up. Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I've wanted this for so long. Don't you dare go any further, game. Throws me onto the bed. Let out a little yelp. Lots of time to kill, Ram. We better get started. Thank you for cutting there. We do not want that. Not here, no. Oh man, might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I opened my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully. His hair is muscled and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone. Finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight, even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine. Come on, you're a man of Jesus. Don't tempt people. The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They thankfully keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and step off to the yacht, and he walks me to my car.
Oh.
I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales.
Yeah.
Shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph.
Oh.
You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda is alright. Amanda, I'm... Dad? She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash-and-carry business, fudging the books over the course of years so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. Glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah, no. I think I did. But maybe not. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. Alright. Grow your own vegetables. We already saw that. Alright, we did worse on this one.
Hey, that was fun.
Same grade, though, so I guess it's alright. We got the Margarita Zone. And don't worry, game. We are not trusting anybody. Game, are you alright? Alright, you are alright. Anyway, dip. We're gonna go back to Dad Book.
Welcome. You got
And
dads.
just going to do a little bit of work to make sure that we can still play this game in the last 2 episodes. Seriously, 2 episodes left. Just Hugo and Damien in the opposite order of that. And anyway, we're going to leave them for another episode. If you enjoyed this episode, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!